Welcome back to our channel Dimes and Cents. Today's video where we are diving into the fascinating world of rare and collectible coins, and in particular we are going to talk about one coin that has stunned collectors, historians and investors all around the globe. This is none other than the Liberty 1-cent coin of the year 1990 from the United States of America, a small copper piece that at first glance seems ordinary but hides within it a world of history, mystery and incredible value. You might be surprised to know that while this coin was minted with a face value of just 1 cent, some rare variations and special error coins from the 1990 Liberty 1 cent have reached staggering values in the coin collecting market, with certain pieces worth as much as $0.85 million today. Yes, a coin that most people would overlook as a simple penny has the potential to make someone an instant millionaire. The story of the Liberty 1-cent coin begins far earlier than 1990 because the tradition of minting 1-cent coins in the United States goes back to the late 18th century. The original large cents carried bold portraits of liberty, a symbol chosen by the founding fathers to represent the freedom and independence of the new nation. Over the decades, designs changed and evolved from the flowing hair to the draped bust and eventually into the iconic Lincoln cent, introduced in 1909 to honor the centennial birth of President Abraham Lincoln. By 1990, the Lincoln Memorial reverse was still in place and the obverse proudly displayed the bust of Lincoln facing right, designed by Victor David Brenner, a design that had become a timeless piece of American coinage. The 1990 Liberty 1-cent coin was struck at 3 different mints: Philadelphia, Denver and San Francisco. Each mint mark carries its own story and level of rarity. The Philadelphia mint coins usually bear no mint mark, the Denver mint coins carry a small D under the date, and the San Francisco mint coins often include the S mark, with proof coins carefully struck for collectors. What makes the 1990 coins so incredibly valuable are not just their mintages, which were in the billions, but the rare mistake, special proof variations and extraordinary condition examples that survived over time. One of the most famous and valuable varieties from 1990 is the 1990 No S proof Lincoln cent. Normally proof coins struck at the San Francisco Mint have an S mint mark, but a small number of coins escaped without the mint mark entirely. These No S proofs are incredibly rare and highly sought after by collectors. In the world of numismatics, rarity combined with condition creates immense value, and these coins have sold at major auctions for hundreds of thousands of dollars. Imagine holding a coin from your change that turns out to be one of the rarest proof errors in modern history, a coin that experts estimate today to be worth around $0.85 million in pristine condition. Collectors are always on the lookout for errors such as double dies, off-center strikes, die cracks and missing mint marks. The 1990 Liberty 1 cent is particularly special because it was minted at a time when the U.S. Mint was transitioning to newer technologies, which sometimes led to unique mistakes. For example, double die obverse, where the date or lettering appears doubled, or even slight off-center strikes where the coin design is shifted to one side, make these coins incredibly appealing to numismatists. Each error tells a story of how the coin was struck, how the minting process had flaws, and how those flaws transformed a penny into a treasure. Beyond errors, the condition of the coin plays one of the biggest roles in determining its worth. The coin grading scale developed by Sheldon ranges from poor to mint state 70. A 1990 Liberty 1 cent in circulated condition may be worth only face value, but if you find one in mint state condition, especially in MS 68 or higher, the value can skyrocket. The highest quality examples command attention in auctions and private sales, where wealthy collectors compete fiercely for the best preserved specimens. It is not just a coin anymore, it becomes a piece of history preserved perfectly for future generations. Now let us step back and appreciate the historical significance of the 1990 Liberty 1 cent. By 1990, the Lincoln Memorial reverse design had already been in use for more than 30 years, and it symbolized not only President Lincoln but also the unity and resilience of the United States. These coins were circulating during the final decade of the Cold War, a time when the world was changing rapidly. Holding on to a 1990 Liberty 1 cent is like holding a small token of that era, a reminder of a turning point in history. The market for coins like the 1990 Liberty 1 cent continues to grow as more collectors and investors recognize their value. Auction houses like Heritage Auctions and Stack S. Bowers have showcased extraordinary examples with final bids reaching jaw-dropping numbers. Private sales are even more astonishing, as some collectors are willing to pay premiums for unique varieties that might never appear again. When you hear that a coin like the 1990 Liberty 1 cent proof error has sold for values nearing $0.85 million, it is a testament to how vibrant and competitive the coin collecting community truly is. For anyone watching this video, the exciting part is that rare coins like the 1990 Liberty 1 cent are still out there. They may be tucked away in an old jar of pennies, sitting in a forgotten drawer, or hidden in a family collection passed down through generations. The thrill of coin collecting lies in the possibility that an everyday penny could turn out to be a life-changing discovery. It is important to carefully examine your coins, look for mint marks, check for errors, and understand the grading system. Knowledge is power, and in numismatics, knowledge can turn a simple 1 cent piece into hundreds of thousands or even millions of dollars. In conclusion, the 1990 Liberty 1 cent USA coin is not just a penny. It is a fascinating blend of art, history, error, rarity, and immense value. From the legendary 1990 no-S proof coins to the sharpest mint state examples, this coin continues to capture the imagination of collectors worldwide. Its market value today reaching as high as $0.85 million for the rarest examples shows us that the world of coins is far more exciting than most people realize. So the next time you look at a penny, remember that it could hold a story, it could hold history, and it might just hold a fortune.